In front of me here, a universal 60 centimeter satellite dish that comes with a galvanized wall mounting bracket. So basically this kit comes in three parts. We have the satellite skin here itself, we have a box of components, and then we also have this galvanized bracket we use. So I'll just start off with the skin here. You can see the overall dish here, so it just comes exactly like this. All the componentry that we use with it comes in this cardboard box, so it's easy both to store and transport. In terms of the parts that come inside it, we'll note here that both the L&B mounting bracket and also the dish bracket here are both made of plastic. And the big advantage of this is it makes it extremely resistant to weathering and wear, and this is particularly important in seaside locations. If we look at the rest of the kit here, it comes inside the box. We have washers, bolts, screws, and etc. And we also have this elevation bracket here, and this is basically the part that we use to adjust the angle of the dish. And finally, we have this bracket here that will be mounted onto a pole. So this will tightly lock it onto the actual bracket here, and it also is what we use when we're adjusting the angle that the dish is pointing in. And finally, I'll move on to the galvanized bracket here. The overall dimensions on this is that it's 30 centimeters high. It's galvanized steel, 38 millimeters in diameter. It comes with a plastic cap on top. And the overall height here, if we just twist this angle, is 22 centimeters from here to here. So it makes it the ideal size to be used with this particular dish. And also the fact that it's galvanized makes it extremely resistant to wear, so it fits quite well with our general plan. The reason that this dish has proved to be so popular is twofold. The first reason is that it's resistant to wear, particularly in seaside locations, and the second reason is that in direct comparisons between it and a Sky Zone 2 dish, the actual gain on this dish is actually higher, so it's super in terms of the signal strength on it. Now briefly just to mention the associated products that don't come with this, come in this kit, but you can purchase separately afterwards, are in terms of the L&B that you can use. Most people who are using this kit will simply be using with a single L&B, but it is possible to purchase it with either a twin, an octo, or a quad, which is a four-way, or in this case here, the very highest here would be an octo L&B, which would actually have 8 outputs on it, okay? And then in terms of if we're mounting this dish onto a wall, we have a satellite dish installation kit, which I'm just going to briefly move into position here. And the key points on this is it's 20 meters of satellite cable, 4 plugs and bolts for mounting the bracket onto the wall. Then we have clips and tie wraps for holding the cable into position, and we also have 4 F connectors and an F joiner for terminating either end of the cable, and indeed it gives enough scope that if you need to join a cable in the attic, keep the joiners to do it as well. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 60 centimeter universal dish and galvanized wall mounting bracket.